I think it's about time we get something new in Grand Theft Auto Online, and luckily, we're not going to have to wait all that much longer, as two things are happening. Number one, we're obviously getting closer and closer to the end of the year and to December, which is traditionally when Rockstar do their winter-themed DLCs, and we also only have one vehicle left from the Criminal Enterprises DLC. Can you believe that Rockstar was somehow able to make all those drip feed vehicles last until basically the end of the year? Well, they did so with one of the most unconventional drip feed schedules ever, where they released, their normal one vehicle per week for like the first 5 weeks. Then they took a couple of breaks. Then they released 2 vehicles at a time, then a couple of breaks. It's been a crazy drip feed sequence from the Criminal Enterprises update. But we've got one vehicle left, the Sentinel Classic Wide Body. So we'll be getting that very soon, again, on Benny's website. And then after that, Rockstar really has nothing left to add. We've gone through Halloween, we've gone through all the vehicles, we've gone through all the drip feed modes. And so it really makes you wonder, when is that December update going to be coming? And we heard from Insider Tez Funds 2, who gave us a pretty good idea. So he said this: event weeks are planned 2 weeks in advance. Of course, for this month-long event, the main theme was planned way earlier. But what I mean is that the article itself is created within the dev environment newswire to fill out the specifics like discounts, bonuses, and screenshots for the event within that time window. Therefore, this upcoming week is when we can expect the Rockstar publishing team to prepare the pre-live article for the December 1st event. And that event may go live for 2 weeks to conclude on Tuesday, December 13th. Much like how each event prior to release for previous DLCs lasted for 2 weeks. So after next week, Rockstar only have to focus on the December update. So essentially what he's saying here is, like most people, they prepare for stuff, and Rockstar definitely did the same thing here, where they're sort of preparing for events that happen in the future. And essentially what he's saying here is that because this event lasts until December 1st and GTA Plus lasts until Monday, December 12th, it looks like all eyes are on Tuesday, December 13th, as the day we are going to be getting our next DLC. And he says after next week, Rockstar will only have to focus on that. So I honestly see this as good news, and it wouldn't be shocking that if relatively soon we get some official concrete details from Rockstar. Now, with what we saw in the Criminal Enterprises update, we didn't really know anything about the DLC until a couple of days before, and they ended up coming out. But in previous DLCs, like the Cayo Perico Heist, for example, that had a handful of teases and trailers before its eventual release, I wonder if Rockstar is going to do it that way. But either way, we're closing in probably about 30 days or so, a month away from the next Grand Theft Auto Online DLC. And that's awesome. That's something to get really, really excited about. Now, there was more follow-up, as someone said. I mean, it's obvious they plan articles weeks ahead, though. And he said there are some cases where it happens to be a week, like with the July 7th event that was extended for 3 weeks until the DLC release on July 26th. It was prepared the previous week, and that's kind of what I'm talking about, how Rockstar kind of made the last-second decision that it was going to be on the 26th for the Criminal Enterprises update, and so they had to make, again, sort of a last-minute change to the online event week that was going on. Now, one of the things the community all expects to happen in this December update is the PC guys are going to get all the stuff that we have on the PlayStation 5 and the new Xboxes. So someone ended up saying, while we wait for the update, what I would also want to know is how good the performance of the game will be. As a RTX 2600 user, I am suffering with RT, which is ray tracing, on games since the most low-end card that runs ray tracing, and thus DLSS is a lifesaver. But is it going to be a blurry as you-know-what like Cyberpunk, or is it better? And he says GTA 5 on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S supports TAA and FSR 1.0, the AMD equivalent of DLSS. So safe to say that DLSS will be implemented once the PC version receives the same upgrade. So if you guys are on PC, you know you're going to get some pretty nice graphic options there. And it looks like that Rockstar is going to try and make as many people as they can run this game, even with the new content that's going to be added. But anyways, let's move on. One quick update I want to give you guys. You know the support article that Rockstar put out for the GTA Online Heist event bonus, where they sort of had to clarify how you end up getting the $2 million, and we're kind of in the second week of that right now. And the other day we talked about how it did not include, for whatever reason, the Cayo Perico heist. Well, Rockstar has actually updated that, and now it does include the Cayo Perico heist. So I don't know why it wasn't on the list originally. Maybe call it an error or they forgot, but now it's on there. So we've got every single heist that you can possibly do now available and ready for the heist event bonus. So if you guys are going for the bonus cash of $2 million, now Cayo Perico has been added, and that should make things a whole lot easier. And speaking of the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, one thing I did forget to mention yesterday is there is a new HSW time trial and premium test ride. So your HSW time trial, which again is going to get you $250,000 for completing it, that takes place between Del Perro Beach and Murrieta Heights. And then the premium test ride this week is the Compact Grati Brioso RA. So those are your bonuses and benefits currently going on in Grand Theft Auto Online if you are on the Xbox Series X or S. Now, again, one final thing I want to talk about in this video today. This is actually something that Rockstar showed off a couple of weeks ago. It was this brand new artwork that they have at the very bottom of their newswire that typically is applied to the Prime gaming stuff. And when I first saw this, I was like, I wonder if this is any indication of what's to come. Although, based on what Rockstar has done for previous artwork, at least for the Prime Gaming stuff, it's usually not an indication of what's to come. But obviously, you guys can see there, it's in your MC Clubhouse. You've got the open road. We've got a passport. We've got a random Polaroid picture of two guys, a gingerbread man and a reindeer, and then a ton of money on the desk with a bunch of bikes in the background. I think this is just to signify that with Prime Gaming, you usually get a lot of money bonuses. So I think that's honestly what we're looking at right here. I don't think this is any hint or clue, because when Rockstar have done that previously, remember it was like a picture from inside of our CEO offices. We tried to look at like the set of car keys to see, if that would indicate any future vehicles. And I don't think that really led to anything. So if you notice that new artwork on the bottom of the newswire, it's because Rockstar has a fancy new bonus with Prime Gaming. You get $500,000 on top of everything. So that's probably why they ended up doing the new artwork. But anyways, that is all the information that I have got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything that we discussed in this video today. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.